Oh! Oh! Gods of our land! DJ, my father's, oh God!
Chief!
Oh God!
What is it? What happened to you? What is it?
He has taken it away from me! He has taken it away from me!
What are you talking about? You are killing me with suspense. What is it now?
Alex, he has been given the kingship of our kingdom. He has used his money to steal it away from me.
No. Oh, what you're saying?
He has taken it away. Gods of our land. Gods of our land. You must correct this great injustice done to me.
It's okay.
You must correct it.
I know.
Oh, he has taken it.
No, wait. I now remember. She now said, what are we going to drop? What we're dropping when we're bringing everything back. I don't know what you want.
Amanda! What do you want to do there?
Mama, wait. I didn't know you were looking for me. I was just outside talking with David.
You were what, Amanda? Amanda, so in spite of all my warnings, you still go ahead and talk to that village boy?
Mama, David is not just a boy. He's my friend. I mean, we've been friends since we're little.
Will you shut up before I slap out the remaining spit from your mouth? Amanda, are you okay? How many times am I going to tell you that you're caught up for better things than anything this village can offer you, Amanda?
Mama, I don't see how that should affect my friendship with David or any other person in this village.
Oh, really? Well, let me tell you something. Your life and success is way above anything this village can offer you. Soon you go to abroad to study, and when you're done, you go out there and get big things for yourself and for our family.
I know all of that, Mama, but I don't understand.
Wait, I am not done. Amanda, you're my darling, especially since the death of your father. Please, I don't want you mingling with those riffraffs.
Yes, Mama.
Besides, David is the son of a commoner, while you, my daughter, is the daughter of a titled chief in this village. Always aim higher than our present status, okay?
Yes, Mama.
Good. Let's go inside. Your uncle from the UK about your study reports. Come on. Come on, my darling. Let's go.
So what are you talking about? Hey, my bro. Get in. Okay. You in my room? Oh. You wanna have some fun with my girls, man? No, brother. I'm generous. You can have them. I want all of you out of this room now! Get out!
Hey, can't wait! No, shh. What's this whole thing about? I mean, I'm not yet done with them. You can see, I'm just in the mood to... What are you doing? Well, they have a choice. Because I have a message for you from Father. Should I speak to the hearing of everyone in this room? Okay. Message from Father. Okay, girls, you can go. Papa Dog will call you later. Kiss, please. Mwah. 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 What's the matter with you, Fine? How could you bring this kind of girls into the palace? These things into the palace? Please, cut me some slack, brother. What are you talking about? This is my room. I reserve the right to do what I want.
But you are a prince. And everything you do bounces back at father and his position as king of this kingdom.
And what do I stand to benefit? Being just a prince that will end up not even becoming a king? Please, please, you guys should leave me. Let me live my life the way I deem fit, please.
Fine. You're royalty, a prince. That should have an influence in the way you think and act.
Well, I'm so sorry about that, but of what difference does it make when everybody treats me differently?
What are you talking about?
What I'm talking about here is the sort of preferential treatment everybody around gives you over me. I'm just like a second-hand or second-class or a third-class prince, as far as I'm concerned.
Fine. I was destined by the gods to be your elder brother. You are a prince. That should make you happy and not angry. Be content with what life has given you, my brother.
Now let me say this, Pastor Prince Kelechi. You can take your sermon someplace else. I'm sick and tired of you talking to me like that, like I'm some sort of child. I'm not a child. I understand what I do. Please get out of my room.
Fine. Fine. You are talking to your elder brother. Don't let those beards deceive you.
What has my beard got to do with that? Could that be where the whole thing is coming from? I'm asking you a question. Hold on.
My prince. I was doing a job. Can I bring the girls back? Yes, my prince. I want to go now. Yes, how are you?
My son, you look good on this.
Thank you, Father.
And what of your brother?
He's fine, he's on his way, he's coming.
I understand this side, son. And I ask you, what is the matter?
Nothing is the matter, Father. Everything is fine.
Very well then. I believe you. I am happy that we are going to discuss a serious matter about our people and the lineage that gave us royal blood till date from our forefathers.
Good day, Father. You have a great day. I'll see you later.
Come back here, Ifeanyi. What is the meaning of that? Ifeanyi, were you not informed by your brother here that I said that we are going to have a very important discussion today?
Yes, you told me. So what is it?
Ifeanyi. Now sit down there. The history of our people, our family, our blood lineage that gave us the royalty cannot be discussed standing. So you better sit down there. Sit down there quickly. I say sit down there and listen to me.
Listen, Father. Please. I do not think what you have to discuss will concern me. You speak to your heir. He deserves it. Yes. Please, excuse me.
Ifeanyi.
Ifeanyi, come back here.
Ifeanyi, you come back here. Come back here, you. Ifeanyi, you are walking out on me.
Can you see your brother? Can you see how rascal he is? But don't worry. I am going to deal with him. Ah!
well.
Oh. Mama, why are you crying?
I'm sorry. I'm crying out of joy. You're welcome.
I missed you so much, Mama. I can't believe you're the one I'm holding again.
6 years is a long time to miss someone you love so much.
You're welcome. Thank you. Mama, why are you crying again?
I'm sorry. It's just that I was just wondering how your father would have been if you were alive, to see how mature and beautiful.
I'm proud of me, but I really appreciate everything you've done, Mama. I turned out good. Thank you. Thank you.
Now, let's go inside. I have all your favorite dishes waiting for you to do.
I am so hungry.
Now, let's go.
Your wrapper.
Don't worry, I'll pick it.
My bag.
Let me get it. Hey, you're welcome.
My bag.
You're welcome.
Isabella, no. Don't do this. You're no longer young for this.
Allow me to find Hey, how can I say it?
I know, but I would appreciate it if you don't do this anymore.
Yes, your friends. Your way. What more than we provide? So, my friends, what can I do for you?
Isabella, I've come to discuss something very important with you. Can you come here?
You look troubled. What is the matter?
Isabella, you know you're like a mother to I and my brother. Ever since our mother died when we were kids. And that is why I've come to you to advise me on something that is bothering me.
And what is that?
It's Ifeanyi.
Prince Ifeanyi? What is the matter with Prince Ifeanyi? Is he ill?
No, not that. My relationship with my brother is progressively getting worse. I wish there's something I could do, for us to go back to days when we were good together.
My prince, you've said plenty without telling me what is actually the problem. What exactly was the matter with Prince Ifeanyi?
His recklessness. His recklessness is growing at an alarming rate lately. I thought this was something time could fix in him, but I don't see that happening.
I understand what you're saying, my prince. And we both know that he behaves that way because he resents your being the heir to the throne of our kingdom.
I know. And I'm beginning to get uncomfortable with the heights and dimensions his resentment for me is taking lately. I am willing to give anything at all to get my brother back on the right track.
My dear prince, I would advise you to leave your brother alone. You see, your position is one ordained by the gods of our land, even before you were born. So whoever resents that has a battle waiting for him from the gods.
Is that what you seriously advise?
Yes, my prince. That will be my advice. Your younger brother has always resented his position, and is an insult to the gods who made him the second son. Look, my dear, every man must be happy with his destiny. That's the fact of life.
Ifoma, I didn't hear you walk up to me.
I don't blame you for that, dear. The way you sit out here was very plain enough for me to know you were miles away from Earth.
Yes, my dear. My mind seems to fly about these days.
Are you still worried about your plans towards the king and our kingdom?
I would be lying if I tell you no. The whole situation gives me great cause to be worried.
But why? Why? We seem to have everything under control.
Nothing is ever under control in this world, my dear. If things were proper, I should be king today.
That is a situation that is going to be remedied in a very short time. I believe that. I believe that, my dear. We just need to be focused and positive, and everything will work for our own good. Yes, I believe so.
And Ukwani?
What about him?
The success and failure of our plan depends largely on him being able to accomplish his own side of this plan.
And he knows this too well, my dear. Don't forget that he is also bitter about the way you were robbed of the kingship of our kingdom.
I hope so. But he is a young man, and you know their heart and mind flutter too easily. We have to ensure that he does not lose sight of the importance of this mission.
My dear husband, Uguayi might be young, but he's not stupid. Your being the king impacts positively on every member of this family, most especially him. And he knows this too well.
In that case, I don't really have much to worry about.
No cause for alarm.
Calamity! Calamity is going to be visited on this kingdom, and none of it is going to be on my head or that of any member of my family.
Yes, dear. Yes. If the God could stand and allow you to be robbed in broad daylight, then they shouldn't hold any of us responsible if we decide to do what they should have done. Yes.
Prince Ifeanyi, the greatest prince that this community has ever produced. You're welcome.
Yeah, no problem. Please stop clowning yourself, Uguanyi.
But Prince, but I have no intention of doing that. I am only paying respect to the greatest prince I've ever had of from this community. You are the greatest, Prince Ifeanyi.
Are you really serious? I mean, if people give me such accolades the way you do it, the whole thing would have soothed my heart. But the peasants in this town don't understand what it is. And that really
shows that they don't know how to treat a prince.
shows that they don't know how to treat a prince.
But my prince, Did anybody offend you? You know you have the power to deal with anybody the way you deem fit.
It's my headache. I will take care of it. Don't worry about it. So how about the container? Is it ready?
My prince, I've got everything ready just the way you like it. Everything is ready.
Oh, really? So why not? Let's just get inside so I can...
Oh, no, we can't go inside.
Why?
We can't do anything in my house today. My parents are over there.
Do you have anywhere in mind so we can go? Look, I can't wait. I can't wait.
You need not worry, my prince. I've got a pleasant surprise for you.
What is that? What's that surprise?
Let's say you call it the perfect stress reducer. I know your brother, Prince Kelechi, and His Majesty the King would have piled up enough stress on you. So I got you a perfect stress reducer.
Are you serious, brother? Yeah. Now let me tell you something. If that thing you've gotten makes me happy, if it makes me happy, I'm gonna make you very happy. I mean, very, very happy.
Trust me.
So why not? Let's go somewhere. Otondo, let's go. Let's go somewhere.
Let's go.
This is the only bad part of this situation. Prince Ifeanyi is such a corrupting influence.
I know, my dear. But they have to continue being friends. Because that's the only way we can be able to achieve our plans.
How are you?
Fine.
How are you? Here we are, my prince. All for you. Just make a move and they're all yours.
Yeah, we are specially trained to handle only men with royal blood. And we are here to do anything that you want. Anything, Our Royal Highness.
Did she say anything? We've been specially trained to handle royal. You can go right now. I can see my problems right before me. Let me leave my prince to enjoy himself. Why did you tell me this all this while?
Good evening, madam.
What kept you so long? I've been standing here for close to 10 minutes now.
I'm sorry, madam. I was just asked to meet you just now to give you a message.
A message? Is he not coming to meet me as usual?
No, not tonight. He only said I should give you a message.
Okay, what is the message?
He said I should ask you if your mutual interest is around.
Tell him yes to that.
And he said I should ask you as well and tell you to get prepared for his time.
Tell him I understand. Thank you.
May I take my leave?
Yes, you can. Thank you so much.
You have to go back inside. It's late. I'm not prepared for you to be outside at this time.
I've been standing here for more than 5 minutes waiting for my mother. Where did she go to? I mean, do you have an idea where she went?
No, my lady. She went out. I know she's safe wherever she might be.
This is how she goes out at night? I mean, it's late. Where could she have gone to? How could she... Mama.
Do you know you look so much like my mother with that clothes you have on?
Mama, I am not laughing. I'm serious. I've been looking for you. Where are you coming from?
I just went out for a walk. And as you can see, I'm fine.
Who did you go to see at this time of the night?
My daughter and inquisitiveness. You've not lost that.
Don't push me off, Mama. Who did you go to see?
Okay. What I went for was for our mutual benefit.
Huh.
Come, let's go inside. Let me talk to you. You got me all worried up. We'll talk about this.
Father. Hey. My son, you're still up? I thought you had gone to bed a long time ago.
I was doing something in my quarters. I said, let me check if Ifeanyi was back home. Is it the one you're waiting for?
Yes. He's the one I am waiting for. Look at the time. It's past midnight and he has not come back home. Hasn't come back. Huh?
Should I send the guards to go look for him?
No, don't. Remember what he did the last time he came back home late? When I asked the guards to go out looking for him, he almost pulled down the roof of my building. I wouldn't want a repeat of that. So don't, please.
Well, in that case, Father, I'll suggest you go in and rest. I can wait for him here. You talk to him in the morning.
No. I would rather speak with him tonight. I'll wait for him and talk to him tonight. Besides, if he comes back here and meet both of us, he will start thinking otherwise. Maybe I now have ulterior intentions in speaking with you alone. You know him. Just don't even argue that. Go in and have some rest. I'll wait for him. No argument further.
Okay, Father. I will. Good night.
Good night, sir. Rest well.
I will.
Oh, my prince. I am sure you like the package I arranged for you.
Oh my God, it was something else. You've made my life so beautiful.
Thank you, my prince.
Otondo,
my prince.
Please remind me about his case tomorrow so we could reward him.
I sure will, my prince.
Thank you, my prince. My prince, I have to leave you here tonight.
It's okay. It's okay. You can go. Have a great day.
Good night, my prince.
Fine, my prince, that was a very good one.
I always knew it. Always knew it was good.
Just calm down. He will soon be back. Huh?
Dad, you get it? Everything we need to nail Prison Fire is here.
Good! Good!
That's
good! That's my son! What is everything? Yes!
Everything is intact.
Yes! God is working on our side. I'm so happy.
You're supposed to be asleep. Huh? Isn't that question funny enough, considering the fact that at least I am in my house and you are just coming in at this ungodly time of the night?
Listen, Father, you should get used to me by now.
I'm a night bird. I see. Ifeanyi, have you given thought to what your actions mean to me as the king of this land and even as a royalty? Have you?
Listen, Father, please, I don't want us to talk about this night. It's just so late. I just got in and I need to go straight to bed and sleep, please.
Ifeanyi, come back here. Ifeanyi, I stayed late tonight because I wanted to talk to you as a father, not even as a king. Now, I want you to sit down here and give me some respect so that we can discuss.
I don't want to waste your time. Please, I don't want to waste your time. I want to go straight to my pains in this palace. I'm a prince and I should be treated like one. Huh? I don't like the fact that I'm not treated, I'm not given all it takes, all the treatments I need. And the fact that I don't have them just rankles my brain.
So what do you want? How do you want to be treated, Ifeanyi?
Royalty, everything. But instead it's passed on to Kelechi just because he's going to be king after you.
Let me tell you something tonight, son. Royalty is of the mind. Any man can have blue blood flowing in his veins. But the most important thing is the character associated with that behavior. That is what matters most.
Please, I'm tired. I don't want us to go through this night. Please, I need to go straight to bed.
I see. You are now running away because I have touched the subject matter of your behavior in and around this kingdom.
I am not running away because of that. I'm running away because you just... I can't change what you think about me. I can't change anything. There's nothing I can do about that. I mean, drawn from past experience, I can't change the preconceptions you have towards me. Please.
You're ashamed of yourself. Shameless rascal.
What's happening here? Hey, get out of here! Hey, get out of here! Get out of here! What are you doing? Get out! Get out! What's this, Kelechi? Get out of this place! What's wrong with you? Huh? What's wrong with you, Kelechi? Why would you bring this vermin into this compound? Do you want to desecrate it?
If my first duty as a prince is to cater for the poor and underprivileged,
then go and build somewhere for them. Just go and build in some places. Don't bring them into this palace.
The fine father always told us that as princes, our first duty is to serve the people.
What people?
These people.
What people are you talking about? What people are you saying? Now let me tell you something. If you ask me categorically, I would just say you're soft. You're very soft. You do not even deserve to be king.
If you are sick in the mind, you are sick.
I'm sick.
That's why all you see is the mundane and irrelevant. Oh, this is about the kingship, right? You tried to get me angry because I'm the heir to Father's throne. In it.
Is that what you think? Is that what you think? Let me tell you something. Do you know why I get sick and tired of talking to you and Father? Let me tell you, because you do the same thing. Nothing has changed. Listen, I swear to God, if I've got one day, just one day to be king in this kingdom, I'm going to make changes. There will be changes in this kingdom.
And it's a pity, fine. That day will never come. As long as I'm alive, you will never be king.
I'll never be what? No, what did you say? I never be what? I never be what?
I say you'll never be king.
Kelechi. Me, Kelechi. Did you hear what he said? Did you just hear what he said? He said, did you hear him? Huh? No, come, Kelechi, no! There's not an end here. Just come over. No, you throw it out.
I can see you're all set, Dad.
Yes, I am. What about you? Are you ready for your meeting with Ifeanyi?
You can see, of course. He promised me a very special gift for the package I arranged for him yesterday. I can't wait to see what it is.
That's my boy. You see, son, what we have decided to do is something that has never been done before in this kingdom. And there can never be any room for failure of any kind.
I won't fail you, Dad. I assure you, I'm going to be the next king of this kingdom.
That's my boy. They stole from us, and I want you to help us get back what belongs to us.
I will, Dad. I will take back the throne. I'll make you proud, Dad.
We should be on our way. We have our work.
Good day, son. What can I do for you?
Dad, I need money. I want to buy another car.
Car? You already have one, so what do you want another car for?
But I'm a prince, Father. I'm a prince. You've got all the money it takes you to buy me 10 cars if I want. Why is just one request a problem? Please, I need it. I need to buy it like now.
I'm sorry, son. But until you tell me why you need another car attached to the one you have already. Until you tell me why you need another car attached to the one you have already for, I'm afraid I'm not going to buy you another car.
Daddy, would you like to know something?
What?
I've never enjoyed being a prince in this kingdom. I mean, my mates in other kingdom drives fleets of cars and convoys. Huh? They ride in such convoys, and here I am requesting for just one single car. How is that a problem?
Well, I am sorry you feel this way, my son. Maybe I should tell you this. I didn't raise you and your brother to become like other princes in all the kingdoms. As far as I'm concerned, you don't have a need for another car until something happens to that one.
Just please, let me just have one more. I'm just requesting for just one addition.
We shall only spend money when it is absolutely necessary and beneficial to humanity. That is why we have royal blood running in our veins. If you do not mind, I am preparing for a council meeting.
What are you doing here? How long have you been here?
Well, long enough to see the future king of this kingdom get dressed. Wow, you look good. I mean, you look like the king father would love to approve of.
Fine. What do you want?
Well, as you can see, I'm here because I know you've got father's ear, so I made a request which he turned it down, and I want you to go and tell father that I need a car today.
Why do you want father to buy you a new car? If you can buy yourself any car that you want.
Come on. Now see, look at me. I'm a royalty. I'm a prince. And I deserve anything that I want. And I know father is capable.
Well, I assume you already spoke with father and he turned you down. I'm afraid my reply is the same. No.
Well, let me tell you what I did not tell father when he turned down my request. If he does not buy me a car, I'm going to go into the town. I'm going to mess up. I'm going to cause chaos here and there and everywhere. And it's going to rub on both of you.
Fine, you wouldn't dare.
You know me, brother. I say what I want to do, and I do what I want to say. If it doesn't happen, I'm just telling you, I'm going to do what I'm saying.
My father.
Yes, my son. How are you?
Very well, thank you. I have a request to make of you, father. May I draw close and whisper in your ears?
Yes. Come. Go ahead. Let's go. You can go on with that. But tell him that his hope is getting filled up. Let him know that.
I will, father.
Good.
Thank you very much for understanding.
Good.
I see your eyes straining towards this bird walking along the road. That's a good sign, son.
Dad, what do you mean a good sign? I don't get it.
Don't pretend you don't know what I'm talking about. I and your mother have been worried about you not bringing home a girl by now.
Oh, come on, Dad. This is not the right time to talk about issues like that. You know we've got things to do in the palace.
Okay. How are we going to do the talking? Are we going to call a national conference before you tell us why you have not brought a girl home as a girl you want to marry?
I've told you this several times. I'm only going to bring a girl home when I find someone I love. That's the way it's going to be.
And you have not yet found a girl you love in the whole of this kingdom. Look, Ugani, I'm not going to take any disappointment.
Oh, come on, Dad. I'm not going to disappoint you. Like I said earlier, as soon as I find someone I'm in love with, I'm going to bring her home as my wife. Why is that so difficult for you and Mom to understand?
Because we want things to move very fast. If you must be the king of our kingdom very soon, then you must find a woman you will settle with as a wife.
Dad, I'm going to make you happy. Trust me. When I say I will, I will. Okay?
Let's pray so.
I'm done. You know I've got business to take care of around here, right? You go inside, I'll join you later.
Ugani, be fast about it. You have my blessings as always, son.
Greetings, my prince.
Hi, Ugani, how you doing?
I'm fine, my prince.
As you can see, this is what I've decided to do all day. I'm just...
But my prince, you don't sound or look too happy. Is anything the matter?
Ugani, my man, I'm just tired with the whole... with this kingdom entirely. I mean, I just need to just leave. I have to leave. I have to leave. I mean, I have to go somewhere else. I think that would be better for me.
Ah, my prince, don't say such things before the people get to hear it. Lest they lose confidence in this kingdom.
What are you talking about?
I don't mean to patronize you, my prince. But the truth is, majority of the people in this kingdom look up to you to become the next king.
Is that a fact? Because I've noticed the people of this kingdom don't really like me, but I don't care. I don't care about what they do or what they say. I just couldn't be bothered.
No, not true, my prince. What about the youth? Have you considered the kind of man the youth wants to become the next king when your father joined the ancestors?
What are you saying? What are you talking about?
Majority of the people in this kingdom want you to become the next king of this kingdom.
Are you sure what you're telling me?
My prince, we grew up together. Okay, I've known you since we were kids. I've watched you grow into a more unique man, even more brilliant than the present king, your father, and the heir to the throne, your brother. My prince, the people look forward to you becoming the next king. That's all the people want.
I've ordered for a reward for you, for what you did to me yesterday. Well, what you're saying now, man, you deserve double. So why can't we just go inside my quarters and then have the best of wines and jolly and be okay?
Thank you so much, my prince. I would love to have joined you, but my prince, I beg your pardon to allow me go for like an hour. I have something very important I have to take care of.
What is that? What is taking your attention? What is it that demands your immediate time?
My prince, it's a girl. My prince, I saw a beautiful flower on my way to the palace. I want to quickly go back and check on her before she blows away with winds.
Whoa! Poetically spoken. I mean, come to think of it, Ogwanye, this is the first time I'm hearing you talk about a woman. That girl must possess something really distinct to capture your fancy.
My prince, I've not seen a kind of beauty in this kingdom before. My prince, I don't know how special she is anyway. I barely even know her. So that's why I want to go quickly and try to get to know her.
Oh, come on, why don't I accompany you? I mean, I could help you do that. Who knows, man? This girl you've eloquently and poetically talked about, so painted at me, you should be someone I need to see. Who knows? I might just be the one to subdue her for you. Let's just go, man. Let's just go. I just want to.
You want to accompany me?
Oh, sure, come on. Where are the guards? Let them come and pick up this car. Come on, let's go, man. I get to see this girl.
Greetings, how are you?
Thank you. What we may proceed.
Thank you, Igwe.
Yes.
I am very, very happy to see you in this mood this time around, Igwe. Yes. I'm saying this because all of us know that for some time now, our Igwe has not been the same man we used to know.
He's the very observant, my brother.
A happier man when he was younger. Smiling Igwe for that matter. You see? But surprisingly now, Igwe is putting a smiling face. So please, Igwe, Your Highness, I want to ask this $1 million question that I'm sure is bothering almost the mind of every elder. Igwe, please, could you tell us the cause of this sudden great display of joy in your face these days?
You have spoken our mind.
Thank you very much. I am so happy that it has come to the notice of all of you that these days I'm always in a happy mood. As a matter of fact, you can say that this period is the period I enjoy the best of my mood, ever since I lost my beloved wife. Yes. And naturally, something must have caused my heart to rejoice. Yes. That I must tell all of you soon. But before I go on to say that, can we enjoy this fine palm wine, delicious palm wine, tapped by our own renowned tapper?
The best tapper in this community.
No, our kingdom.
Are you sure we're not just doing all going up and down in vain?
I know what I saw, my friend.
You know what you saw? How?
I saw her around here.
How could you tell? Are you sure it's a girl you've seen?
My prince, I saw this very beautiful lady. I'm sure she stays in one of these houses. Maybe I should go and ask about her.
How could you go and ask for a woman you don't even know her name? You don't even know where she is.
Yes, this is the moment. Like I said earlier, something recently happened that always put a smile on my face. And without wasting too much of our time, I'd rather go straight to the point and tell you what that thing is that has given me joy. I should go ahead? Well, elders of our land, I have found a woman that I am ready to spend the rest of my life with after the death of my wife.
I remember the Christian book says that one who finds a wife finds a good thing.
Your Highness, are you saying that you have found a woman you want to marry? Is that what you're telling us?
You heard me. And from this moment, I want you to start preparation of my marriage with that woman. You have to do it in such a manner that my marriage with her will remain the talk of the town after many years to come.
That is no problem, my king. I'm only surprised that you have suddenly found a woman on your own when we have all spent years trying to persuade you to remarry, and you rebuffed our entreaties. What could have happened that made you to change your stand?
Well, let me say that I finally found a woman that have an appeal that is strong enough to cause me to remarry. And I should also say this before all of you. All my actions is for the betterment of this kingdom. All my actions regarding this is for the betterment of this kingdom.
Thank you very much, Your Highness. I want you to know that all of us here are overjoyed. Yes. Although we are massively surprised.
I am equally surprised that you didn't even ask me the name of my wife or the woman I have chosen to marry. But not to worry, I will go ahead and tell you people her name. Her name is Amanda. Yes, Amanda, the daughter of my late friend, Chief Amugo.
Your late friend?
Yes, you know them. Don't worry. My in-law is even here, Mrs. Amugo. Let me present her before all of you. Ugochi.
Yes, sir.
Tell Mrs. Amugo, my in-law, that I want to see her before my elders now. Good. Hey. Huh?
Finally.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Your Highness.
Yes. You are welcome, my in-law. Elders, I present to you my in-law, Mrs. Amugo.
My chiefs.
You're welcome.
Madam Amugo, so you knew this all this while and you kept a straight face all along?
Your Highness, my chiefs, please know that it wasn't my intention to hide the fact that the king has set his eyes on my daughter for marriage. It is something I would have loved to shout at the rooftop, but the king made me swear an oath of secrecy until he makes the announcement himself. However, I must state clearly here that I am highly honored that the king would find my humble home worthy to come in and choose a wife for himself. Your Highness.
That's a good one from you. You've spoken well, okay? Please retire. Let them give you whatever you want to eat.
Thank you, Your Highness.
You're welcome. We have to bring us to rejoice. Elders, what's going for? Let us continue with our merriment. Yes. We have enough for you to dine and wine with. What we have here can feed an army. So enjoy yourselves. Ugochi, please come, my dear. Tell all the maids to bring out all that we have quickly. Call the elders, huh?
Yes, sir.
Quickly. I said I can't allow you one. Even if I go one, I told you to go here. Oh, yeah. Right. Oh, bad. Get up, Eddie. Eddie. You go, Massey. Oh, no. I can't stay here. What are you?
Excuse me, young lady. Can we have a word with you, please? 1 minute. Would you soon have a word with you?
I hope there's no problem.
Well, the only problem is that you don't know how to speak to royalty. You don't know how to greet royalty, especially when they're standing in front of you.
I am so sorry, my prince. Pardon my manners. I didn't know you were the prince of the land. My prince.
Well, you may rise now. You may rise. I can see you're well trained. But how come I've never seen you in this village before?
I actually just got back after 6 years of studying in the UK.
Oh, wow. UK, that's nice. What did you study?
Psychology.
Oh, psychology, great. I studied economics in the UK, but I think I've been back now for 8 years or so.
8 years, my prince.
8 years.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you there, my prince.
Well, enjoy the pleasure, young lady, because I don't think anybody enjoys that aside what you're doing now. So, what do I call this lovely young lady?
Amanda. My name is Amanda.
Oh, Amanda. Good. What a lovely name. For a beautiful woman like you. Well, that's great. You just came out of this compound. Is that where you stay?
No, I actually came to see a friend.
That's good.
I beg to take my leave now, my prince.
Well, I'm sorry I can't grant you that permission, except if you promise to come take dinner with me in my house tonight.
I'll have to seek permission from my mother first.
Don't worry about that. I'm sure your mother's going to permit you, especially when you tell her the prince of our kingdom is here to see you.
Very well then. I beg to take my leave again, my prince.
Okay, you run along now. Enjoy your day. See you later.
All right. My prince, I thought you escorted me here just...
What are you saying? Come on, get into the car. What's all this? Guanyi, have you... What were you saying, Guanyi?
I saw the king designate.
Your Highness.
Yes. I know you are wondering why I want to marry now, having stayed away for years from it, because of the love I have for your mother.
Am I that easy to read now, Father?
No, son. But you see, when you didn't say anything while I was with the chiefs, I knew that I must get myself ready for you after the meeting.
So tell me, Father, why? Why are you doing this now?
Because it is the best thing to do. As the king, I must make sure that the right woman comes into our royal family and strengthens it.
I don't understand this. How does your getting married now strengthen the kingdom? Besides, I've made inquiries about this young woman. She's young enough to be a grandchild.
Like I said earlier, everything I do these days is for the good and betterment of our kingdom. and also that which will protect your interest, especially.
My interest? I don't understand this, Father.
Alright, Kelechi, I am not getting any younger. As a matter of fact, I feel weak these days, that I don't know when I will join my ancestors. And something in me tells me that it could be soon. And as a matter of concern, all that I do these days is that which will ensure the stability of our royal line and this kingdom when I am gone.
I'm sorry, Father. Seriously, I'm more confused right now than when I walked in through this door to talk to you about this. Totally confused.
You don't need to be confused. Just be patient. Wait for the manifestation of things. Just patient. Be patient, okay?
Yes, my Father.
Yes.
Mama, what is the excitement for? What's going on?
Our family is about to take its rightful position in this village. The gods are smiling down on us right now.
I don't know what's going on, but please fill me in. The royal car just dropped you.
My dear, our family is about to take its rightful position in the scheme of things in this village.
What is it?
My dear, come, let us go inside. Let us go inside and share this great news that is about to change the face and history of our family. Let us go. Hey,
Mama,
come on, let's go.
Ogan, you're engrossed in your own thought. What's the matter with you? Are you okay?
I'm fine, my prince. I'm okay. I'm fine.
Are you sure about that? Very sure.
Yes, my prince.
It's all right. I'm excited to hear that you're fine over the fact that I have taken Amanda to myself. Do you understand? You know, Amanda is the right woman that should be by my side. Especially now that we're on the quest of turning the kingship to my favor.
You're right, my prince. My prince, you think that's proper? Considering the fact that I saw Amanda first, I'm actually the one that actually told you about her. You're the prince. You could get any other woman in this kingdom that you want. Why don't you just leave Amanda for me?
Okay. Now listen, Ugwanyi. I understand what you're talking about. But one thing you need to know is that I'm the prince. And tradition warrants that I have the first choice before anyone else. So Amanda is my first choice, and I've made that. And you know what could happen if you dare try to do anything. The consequences could be dire.
I know, my prince, I know.
You're sure about that?
I'm sure.
Now get into the car.
Greed and selfish needs, ooh, is a terrible thing, yes indeed. It is laced with lies and deceit and counterfeit emotions, oh, and actions. It brings confusion and commotion and destruction, oh. People will die and people will cry just because...
Amanda, my daughter.
Don't, Mama. Please don't.
I know you're still angry with what I've just told you, but we still need to talk about it.
Really? We need to talk about what you have already planned and concluded on?
Amanda, I am your mother. I have spent a long time preparing for a time like this. The plan to have you become the queen didn't just start yesterday.
I don't understand this. You want me to marry a man as old as my father were he alive, and you see nothing wrong with it?
Do you really need an honest answer to that question?
Of course, Mama.
Then no. I don't see anything wrong with you marrying a man as old as your father, provided the man is a king, and you, my darling daughter, become the queen of this great kingdom.
Now that is the part that gets me angry. That is the part that infuriates me. Mama, why does everything have to do with what you want and how you want it?
Wrong. You are wrong there. This is everything about you. Amanda, have you forgotten? Have you forgotten everything I told you since when you were a little child? How you were born for greatness and nothing less?
So tell me, Mama, how does marrying a man as old as the king prepare me or lead me to greatness?
My daughter, it leads you to greatness because you are going to become the most powerful woman in this kingdom. Amanda, this is something most families would gladly die to have.
Why? Why did you send me to study in the UK if you knew you're going to waste it all the moment I get by marrying me off to some old man?
God forbid that thing. Don't say it again. Your studying abroad can never ever be a waste. Instead, it will make you run this kingdom to our family's advantage. Amanda, open your eyes. Open your eyes and see what I'm laying before you. Okay, listen, let me explain something to you. Our king is an old man who will soon be confined to a sickbed. And then, that leaves you, my darling daughter, to organize things from behind the scene. And that places the whole powers of this kingdom into your hands. What more could be greater than this, my dear? What more? Tell me.
This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I need air. I need air. I know that if father were to be alive, he will never consent to me marrying a man as old as he is.
If your father were to be alive, he would have been happy that I want to change the fate and fortunes of this family and make it greater than it has ever been.
Nonsense is this? You want to break my legs?
Calm down, young lady, calm down. I am Chief Thomas, the Prime Minister of our kingdom.
I'm sorry, Chief. I mean, pardon my manners. I'm actually not in a very good mood.
I see. What would have made the woman who will soon become our queen angry?
That's a private matter. I beg to be on my way now, please.
Oh, in a little while, my dear, in a little while.
Is that a problem? I mean, why are you staring at me like that?
Oh, don't be angry with me. I'm only surprised.
Surprised? What about?
I am surprised why our king, with his high and refined taste, will settle for a woman like you for a wife.
Excuse me?
Like I said earlier, don't be angry with me, but I'm a man that speaks my mind at all times. I don't see what the king will enjoy in you as a wife.
Seriously? I mean, like, really? You mean a young and a beautiful girl like myself isn't good enough for an old man like your king?
Oh yes, that's how I feel. I don't know what your mother would have done to becloud the king's reasoning in this matter.
I beg your pardon for the last time, Chief. You don't know me, and therefore have no right to make assertions about me.
I don't need to know you to know who you are. Your father became a titled man in this kingdom only because He was one of the best hunters in his time. Aside from that, he had nothing to offer. Anyway, strange things do happen these days. Shame. Shame. Even if the king marries you today, he will very soon find out that you two has nothing to offer. Driver, get me out of this place.
That's exactly what it is, you know? And for the past
I understand, my prince.
2 days I've been thinking about that.
Greetings, my prince.
How are you going?
Fine, thank you, my prince.
Hi, big brother. I seen the car.
You seen the car?
Yes.
Fine. You're supposed to stay around for the meeting Father had with the Council of Elders. Where were you?
Come on, what would I be doing in the midst of those dirty men?
You know I'm bothered. Every time I speak with you, I struggle to grasp some form of sanity from whatever you say.
My big brother, I don't think it'll be any moment soon because you and I both operate on different wavelength. Whatever I think does not make sense to you and whatever you say doesn't make sense to me. So I don't think there'll be a balance.
The car keys. The documents for the car are inside the car. And please, if I complete your registration before you take the car to the interstate roads. And this will be the last time I go talk to Father about getting you a car. If you need a car, you get yourself one. You get monthly allowances in this kingdom. That should be enough to buy you a car.
Don't worry about that, big brother. Don't worry, it's okay. Don't worry. Very soon I will be the one advising you on things.
What do you mean by that?
It's okay. Shouldn't be bothered about that because it wouldn't make sense to you right now. Just forget about it. Ugwai, I promised you a great favor, right?
Yes, my prince.
So, how about being the owner of my old car?
Are you serious? That would be nice. I'm very grateful, my prince. I'm very, very grateful.
Don't worry about it. You can get the keys from Otondo.
Yeah, I'm grateful. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. You know, I'm glad to know that you're happy about it.
Yes.
Yeah, come on, let me do this. Okay, I get it. You get it. And also, you might think I'm a fool.
I don't understand you.
Because I went after Amanda, even though you were the one that saw her first.
But it's okay, my prince. It's okay.
Now, let me tell you something. You and I are not of the same, pedestal. I'm higher than you are. Do you understand? So I'd advise you to save the friendship and make sure you do not fight over women with me, because if you dare do that, I bet you will be the loser.
Yes, ma'am.
So don't spoil the friendship. All you need to do is just enjoy it and being within this bask in the ambience of that.
Yes, my prince.
Are you okay with that?
I'm fine, my prince.
At least the car will compensate you.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Good.
So, now you tell me. Isn't there other ladies like, Amanda?
You really do think I'll make a good queen?
Of course, I have no doubt about that.
Let's do this. I will marry the king and become queen.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Greetings, my prince.
Where is Isabella?
I'm sorry, my friend. She has been away all day. She's resting now.
And you think I care about her? If you do not go in there and tell her I'm calling her right away, you'll be punished. Get it!
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, there are some old hags that are in this palace and they always want to make me puke. I do not even know why my father is keeping them around. I don't know his aim. I do not know what he wants to achieve.
My prince, you sent for me. How may I be of help to you?
Of course, I sent for you. Now let me tell you something. I want you to prepare a banquet for me for 2 people. Very important people I'm hosting this week. And I need to impress them.
My prince, apart from the fact that I'm not feeling too well at the moment and cannot handle such tasks, your father, the king, has already ordered that I be kept free of all domestic activities in this palace. And
what? Isabella, and what? Now listen to me. Huh? Listen very carefully. If you do not do what I've just asked you to do, you will be banished to the forest where you belong.
My prince, this is not...
This is not what? Huh? What? This is not what? Now let me tell you something. This has been what you've been telling me even before now. I was able to decipher them. I deciphered your secrets.
That's not true, my prince. All I've ever said to you is to be content with your position in life and not to aim at what is not yours.
Aim at what? Isabella, aim at what? Now let me tell you something. I just pray. I pray fervently, and you should join me in such prayers, that I finally ascend to that passionate throne that I've been longing for. And at that point, Isabella, I shall crush any old hag hanging around. Finally and for good. You should do what I've just told you.
My only regret is that your father is not here right now to see what a lovely woman you've become. I can imagine him smiling down on you wherever he is right now. My daughter, is there a frown on your face? What is the matter?
The only reason I'm going on with this is because I gave you my word. Especially now that you've made up your mind to marry me off to the king. I just don't want to see you upset. That is the only reason I'm going on with this.
And the gods of our land will bless you mightily for not causing me grief. My daughter, I love you so much. And I will never see anything bad and push you towards it. You're my only child and my life.
I know, Mama. But what happens to me if the king dies tomorrow and leaves me a young widow? What would I do then?
The tradition of our land will now take place. And you will be the wife of the next king and heir apparent to the throne. That is Prince Kelechi.
I'm supposed to live a life without decisions of choosing who I want to be with. I just have to be passed from one man to the other, whomever sits on the throne as king.
My daughter, it is not as bad as you think. The king loves you so much and will make adequate provisions for you.
He loves me? How can he love me when he doesn't even know me?
Who says he doesn't know you? He was always acting after you while you were abroad.
I can't take back my word on you, Mother. I will do this. But before I do, there's something you need to know.
And what is that?
I met the young prince today. Ifeanyi. I think he likes me.
What? What does he want?
He asked me to have dinner with him tonight at the palace.
Amanda, listen and listen good. When you go to the palace tonight to see the king, make sure, I repeat, make sure you avoid that young man called Ifeanyi. He is nothing but bad news. Bad news! Why does this young man like poking his nose into where he is not wanted? Why? What kind of nonsense is this? My daughter, please come back. Let me see how beautiful it is. Come on. Aquam. Why am I moving? Wait. Don't move. Aquam, the king will be delighted to see you looking so ready.
Oh my God. Oh my God. What an embarrassment. I've never been this humiliated like this in my entire life. I wish I could just pawn this car right this minute. Whoever told that fool that calls himself Ifeanyi I can't afford the car. Oh God. How long am I going to have to snipe up to that idiot? How long do I have to sit back and watch him snatch everything away from me? There's no way I'm going to want to take Amanda from me. Never. Never. I'd rather die than what will happen. Amanda is the first woman that has ever tickled my fancy, and I want her like I want her to breathe. If I should expect a serious battle where she is concerned. Prince or no prince, the battle is going to be a battle of life and death. Never. Good evening, Dad. Good evening, Mom.
Why is your face like this?
Good evening, son. How was your time with Prince Ifeanyi?
Dad, my time with that horrid idiot is best forgotten. I wish I had some bullets. I'd have loaded a gun, poof, on his brain.
Calm down.
He deserves some bullets on his head, Dad.
Wait, son. What is the matter? Calm down and tell us what the problem is. What really happened? Why are you here with his car?
His car? That's the gift that idiot promised me. He bought a new car for himself and deals me fit to use this old used one. I feel like breaking his neck.
No, you will do no such thing, son. Now, calm down and tell us the cause of this tantrum you've been throwing about since you got into this compound. What is it?
Dad, Mom, I found the girl I want to marry.
What? That should be a thing of joy.
You should be happy now.
So, why are you going about it as if you're crazy?
I'm crazy, Dad. I'm crazy. You wanna know why I'm crazy, Dad? I'm crazy because I mistakenly told Ifeanyi about her. It forced me to take him to her, only for him to get there and start seducing her, and he wants to make her his woman. Just because he's a prince and I'm the son of a prime minister.
It's okay, son. Just calm down. Put yourself together. Okay? I understand how you feel with the way Prince Ifeanyi has treated you. It is just the same way your father and I felt the period his father snatched the kingship off your father. Because he had more money than we did. But you have to calm and collected it. If we are to get back whatever we have lost from the king and his family.
No?
Just calm down.
Calm down, you suggest? Calm down, you suggest on this matter? I should calm down when Ifeanyi has already invited Amanda to the palace. And he's trying to make her his woman. And you say I should calm down, Mom?
What did you call the name of the girl you said Ifeanyi snatched off you?
Her name is Amanda. Why?
Who is her father?
She's from Chief Amago's house.
Chief Amago? Oh, then that must be Chief Amago's daughter. And she is out of your reach, son.
Dad? Why?
She is out of your reach. The king has his eyes on that girl. And the mother, Grace Amago, has already consented to giving her to the king in marriage. So, forget about that girl, so.
Mom? Oh!
Isabella, what are you doing in the kitchen? Father had given express commands that you shouldn't do anything around the palace as long as the ghost grants you life. Do you want to kill yourself?
No, my son. I'm only carrying out the orders of Prince Ifeanyi that I organize a banquet for him and a very special guest. Don't bother yourself. I'll be fine.
What are you talking about? Ifeanyi knows about Father's commands because of your health. Why would he do this to you knowing your health condition?
My son, don't be mad at your brother. He's just a young man with too much anger.
I don't care about his anger. If he has anger, he should invest in the right place, not on you. Oh God, I'm going to kill Ifeanyi.
No, my son, please. That will be a very wrong step. You see, he's a prince, and I am a servant in this palace. It's my duty to serve him. I want to do this for him, to serve as a lesson to him, that my services to him do not in any way make me a lesser human. The fact remains that as long as we live in this world, we all cannot be of the same level in life. Someone must serve, and you're the lead. But wherever we find ourselves, we should thank the gods and be grateful to them for granting us life. And instead of complaining, we should seek out ways to use whatever position we have in life to contribute our own quota in making the world a better place.
I'm still going to tell Father about this. There is no way Ifeanyi is going to get away with this. No way.
No, my prince. If you have regards for me, you wouldn't do any such thing. You're such a noble man. Not because you were given something more special than your younger brother. You're noble because you have regards for people, no matter their stations before you. And I want you to keep it up. Because someday, you'll become the greatest king of this kingdom.
There's no problem, Isabella. But please, please, don't kill yourself.
That's all right, my dear. Like I told you, I'll be fine.
Yes, come. Okay.
Prince, the woman you're waiting for is with the king.
What did you say?
The lady you're waiting for has been with the king and the prince for the past 1 hour now.
I'm scared, Ifoma. I don't like the fact that a woman has entered into the mind of your son at this stage when we have just started the plans to capture the kingship. Women have a way of controlling a man's actions if the man is not careful.
I know what you mean, my dear. This is a time for you to call Uganyi to order and talk some sense into his head. I mean, we can't afford to fail at this time.
Uganyi is too soft for my liking. How can he be thinking about a woman now that he should be bothered about the throne?
I wonder. There is nothing that we cannot solve with talking to him. Our plans are still at their young stages. And we have more than enough time to make things work out. So you still have time to talk to him. Just talk to him.
This is not about just talking to him. We must do something more than just talking to him.
And what is that?
My wife, this is the first time since our son became an adult that he has spoken strongly about a woman. And men with passion like him don't just wake up to talk about a woman if they don't feel very strongly about the woman.
And so?
So we have to do everything humanly possible to take off his mind from that woman. And the only way we can do it is to find him another woman where his attention can be festered upon.
I see. So you want us to get another woman to take over his attentions?
Yes. And that's a job for you. Even if it takes you touring the length and breadth of this kingdom, just go out there and start to search for a suitable woman for our son.
Okay. I can handle that. But I have an objection.
What is that?
What makes you think I'll be able to find a girl that will tickle his fancy, considering the fact that he is not the kind of man who is interested in women, unless this one that has captured his heart?
You are his mother, Ifoma. Just find a way of getting him that kind of a girl that can tickle his fancy. You can do it. You are his mother. That's what mothers are for.
My dear.
Your Highness.
Is there anything else you want to eat? I have already ordered my chef to cook for you, but you don't seem to want to eat anything.
Not today, Your Highness. I certainly will eat to my fill when next I come to see you.
Okay. I guess I will respect that, but please allow me to give you the gifts I have prepared for you. They are specially made for you.
Of course, Your Highness.
Good. Ugochi.
Your Highness.
Please bring the gifts.
Yes, ma'am.
So, how is everybody at home?
Everybody's great.
Your mother?
She's fine, Your Highness. Oh, Your Highness, you honestly shouldn't have bothered.
Now for my queen to be. Yes.
Thank you very much, Your Highness.
You're welcome. Thank you too. Yes, I shall leave you Now, for my son here, Kelechi, to arrange and take you back home, I will consider it improper if I allow you to stay 1 minute more here. And when you get home, my regards to your mother.
Most certainly.
Thank you for blessing my palace with your presence. You should have noticed that even my furniture danced for joy when they felt your presence.
Thank you, Your Highness.
It's welcome. Welcome. Kelechi.
Your Highness.
You know what to do?
Yes, Your Highness.
Good. Very well then, my dear.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Amanda, I know I'm meeting you for the first time, but permit me to say a very big thank you to you. I've never seen my father like this, and it's all because of you.
I'm most honored.
Well, please, let me take you to the car.
Of course. Thank you.
What is happening? Could it be that Kelechi wants to sell my own woman from me? Huh? What do I do now? What do I do? What do I do?
Yes. Where are the people that are supposed to be in this chamber?
The king is in his room while the prince has seen of the king's guest.
Hey! What is happening? What's happening here? What's going on here?
If I get a grip of yourself, I have a guest here.
Hey! Is that what it is? Now listen, is this how cheap you can be? Huh? I invited you to the palace and all you could do was to just come around and sit without even making an attempt to come see me? Is this how crazy you can get?
Don't talk to our guests like that, Ifeanyi.
Now let me tell you something, Kelechi. It's like you've joined the battle line. But let me tell you, you don't have what it takes to battle me.
Ifeanyi, let's not do this now. We have a guest.
And you, let me tell you something. Huh? You've messed me up, but I'm going to tell you something. Nobody messes with me and go home without a full dose of my poison.
No, that's enough, Ifeanyi. You don't speak to father's fiancé that way. Did you just say? You heard me. They are betrothed to each other. They're getting married in a few weeks' time.
Thank you.
No, it's fine. I should be on my way now.
I was waiting here for you so that I would know what happened between you and the king tonight.
Nothing special. But the king is a perfect gentleman.
I told you so, didn't I?
But lots of things. I have to see.
Come, I know there's so much of it.
There's nothing to tell about you. Listen,
Dad, I hope you're not here to talk me out of my love for Amanda. Because you're really wasting your time.
I am not here to dissuade you from whatever you have fested your thought and desires upon. I'm only here to ask you one question. Do you want to be the king of our kingdom or not?
I don't want anything else but Amanda. She's all I want. Never before has a woman ever affected me this much. I believe you know her well. Dad, think of what will happen when I get to know her properly. Please.
But I'm sorry, you will never be able to get the woman you so much desire for yourself. It is apparent that you are a fool. And I hope you don't die a fool.
Dad, you need to help me on this. Please, Dad.
The woman you want is for the king now. And the only way you can ever get her is in the position of kingship. Oh, when the king dies, either of the sons inherit the woman. But if you are king, she automatically becomes yours. As a matter of fact, as a king, you can have any woman you so desire. So, as the Christian book says, seek ye first the kingdom, and every other thing will be added unto you. The kingdom. The kingdom.
Isabella, I summoned you to inform me that I want to take the daughter of late Chief Amugo as my new wife. And I just want to know your opinion on that. What do you say about that?
You're the king, your highness. And you have every right to take any woman of your choice in this kingdom for a wife.
You're right, my dear. But you know me very well, well enough to know that I am not such kings that exercises power and authority arbitrarily. I've also tried to teach my sons all that. So I want you in your heart of hearts to advise me as usual. What do you say about that?
Honestly, your highness, I think it's about time. I know how much you loved your late wife. The noble woman I enjoyed serving. But I support your decision to take another wife, to take care of you now.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. But there's a problem. Ifeanyi, each time I set my eyes on that boy, I will always have sleepless nights.
He's only a boy, your highness. I'm very sure he will outgrow the level he's in now in a short while.
His attitude baffles me all the time I see him or get to hear what he continues to do.
Like asking you to prepare a banquet for him, when he knows very well that I would wish that you continue to live until the gods want you.
Please, Your Highness, don't bring him to account on that. It's my duty to serve him as my prince, no matter what.
When he's supposed to be the chief servant. But you see, the problem with that boy is that he has a warp of an idea that as a royalty, that he will do whatever he likes to do. Thank God, Isabella. Thank God I have another son that can take care of the kingdom when I am no more. Thank God for that.
Your Highness.
Yes.
Please, I want to make a request concerning Prince Ifeanyi.
Ifeanyi?
Yes, Your Highness.
Alright. Go ahead. What's that?
It's very obvious that he resents his position as the second son and wants to take after you as king. And because of this, he resents everyone and has this feeling of being relegated to the background. So I suggest you carve out an office for him. An office with much responsibility, Your Highness. Perhaps that will calm his spirit.
Isabella, I understand what you want, but I say no to that. No, because we will not continue to spoon feed Ifeanyi all his life. Even as a second son, he already has some privileges attached to that. So, I will not do that. I will not carve another office just to make him happy. I will not. And that settles that. Please, when you rise at the end of this discussion, go to my room, look under my bed. You see a parcel there. Bring it for me.
Yes, Your Highness.
Wow.
Son? What is the matter with you? Why have you kept yourself in here to cry like a baby?
Mom, Dad, why don't you leave me alone? To cry myself to death if I so wish. You should leave me alone. Stop disturbing me, please.
No, sweetheart. We are not here to disturb you, but to make you that Amanda is going to be yours in a very short while. If only you will be a man and do what we have outlined for you.
That's what you said weeks ago. Only for the king to get married to her just yesterday. And now he's throwing a big party. He has invited the entire kingdom to come celebrate with them. I've lost my Amanda.
I have received reports that Prince Ifeanyi is on his way back to the palace today.
Yes.
Dad, are you sure what you're saying? What people are not saying is just to calm me down.
I am sure of what I am saying, son. Don't forget that our chance of getting the throne depends on the way we use Prince Ifeanyi. So now that he's back, you have to get back to his friendship and trust and set the stage for what is going to happen very shortly.
But the question is, if you are ready to carry the task ahead, or do we just forget about everything?
No, Mom. No. I'd actually lost all hope of continuing this situation. But now that you say Prince Ifeanyi is back to the kingdom, I have hope. Dad, Mom, I'm going to be king. And when I become king, I'm going to take my Amanda back.
That's the spirit talking.
That's my son. Now, just get set. Let us leave for the palace. It will not do us any good to get there too late.
Of course. Of course. Let me just go to you.
Hurry up, okay? We're waiting outside.
Happy friends back. Get my Amanda back.
Calm down. Calm down, my son. Don't work yourself out with worry.
But I have to be worried, Father. My guards reported to me that Ifeanyi is on his way back to the kingdom. I know that is trouble.
Ifeanyi left us because he couldn't stand my marriage to Amanda. And if you ask me, it was a wise thing to do. Yes. And so, I do not foresee any problem with his coming back at all.
But Father, Ifeanyi vowed never to see me sit on the throne as king. And knowing the kind of man Ifeanyi is, we shouldn't take this for granted.
Don't worry with what Ifeanyi does. Okay? Let me tell you, Kelechi. There is no way he can stop you from what the gods had already planned for you or someone else. He can't. What will be, will be. Alright?
But Father, I had wanted you to banish Ifeanyi from the kingdom until the time that I see it fit. That is the surest way to avert troubles in this kingdom. Please.
You are fretting too much, and I just don't like that. You are going to become the king after me because that is what the gods want. Do I make myself clear?
But Father, is it wise for us to close our eyes to everything Ifeanyi does and hand the matter over to the gods just like that? Is it?
So, what do you want to do now?
Banish Ifeanyi for some time. Just for some time.
I won't do that. That is not what I'm going to do. Now, let's go out there and meet with my people that have gathered. I have an announcement.
My queen, you look like an angel. I don't think this world has seen any angel as lovely as you.
Thank you. But anyone who's adorned with so much beautiful ornaments will certainly look as lovely as I do.
But my queen, you're a special queen. I'm sure the king will be very proud of you. He stated that several times yesterday during your wedding ceremony.
I know. I know. I hear Prince Ifeanyi is back in the palace.
Yes, my queen. The news has been circulating all over the kingdom since morning. But although everyone thought he would be around for your wedding ceremony yesterday.
I don't care about his absence in the wedding ceremony.
You're the queen of our kingdom, the second only to the king himself.
The king will be waiting for me by now. Prepare me.
Yes, my queen.